All right.
You do not see anything invisible.
Pardon?
You do not see anything invisible. It doesn't
Oh,
matter.
okay.
All right. Well, considering I think I'm the most diplomatic person here, I'll go up to.
What do they
guards.
what do they look like?
Just
There's
show
a
the
handout.
picture.
No, but can I roll a knowledge for them or?
What knowledge are you? What knowledge are you looking to glean?
Maybe for people, geography.
Okay.
7.
You wouldn't particularly know anything. They're definitely humanoid.
Okay.
You know, like basic humanoids.
And you said they don't have any symbols or anything at the moment?
Not that you can see. They both have long, like silken robe and a turban.
We should probably stay together in case they attack me.
Do they have any symbols on them or anything?
No.
Okay. Hope they're not followers of Tim because we're fucked otherwise if they are.
Alright, as I approach the guards, I'll be like, "Greetings! I'm Cerilius. We come seeking an ancient object that's said to reside in this temple."
Greetings upon you, friend.
Greetings.
What object of power do you speak of?
There is a tale of a bell that resides in this temple. It is of great importance to keeping peace in these lands, and we seek to know if it still resides in this temple.
Oh, indeed, and very noble goal. It is very deep within our catacomb. So, how do you propose of getting such an item without getting lost in the tides of time?
Well, we were just gonna sort of dig around until we found it. Do you have a better suggestion?
We have never seen the bell. The other one talks. It sounds exactly the same. But we would be more than willing to aid you on your adventure.
And I'll look at the other one and ask him, "Are you also willing to aid us?"
Of course.
And that's the first guy that answered.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna fly over to Griselda, land on her shoulder, and I'll very quietly listen to her, and I'll say, "Can you detect magic on these guys for me?"
I'm just gonna make a sense motive check and see if they just want
Yeah,
to help
sure.
us, or if they have other motives towards that.
Are they wearing tunics?
Are they allergic to shellfish?
Okay, go ahead and give me a sense motive. And Amber, do you cast Detect Magic?
Yeah.
They do have an aura of magic around
Oh,
I think I know what this is.
them. Do you go ahead and give me a spellcraft? Anybody?
What
okay.
school? What school of magic is the aura?
What school of magic is it?
Divination.
Oh. I'm gonna tell Grandma Hill.
Interesting.
That was my spellcraft.
May I roll
You can
spellcraft
tell
as well,
too.
since she tells me,
Yes.
come on, big money.
You wouldn't know that this spell that they both have on them is tongues.
Oh,
Huh.
Very cool.
okay. So they can just speak our languages.
Hmm.
Good to know.
What are your names?
There's kind of a awkward pause between the two of them as they kind of look. And they both say that their name is Felix.
Felix.
You're
Also,
both feel it.
did
Yes.
we decide who's doing the recap for next week as well? Before we get too far in.
Anybody?
I can go again.
What was the
Sam.
question? I'm sorry.
What was that, Epe?
What was the question? I'm sorry.
Oh, who wants to do the recap? Let Mikey's doing the recap.
Oh, okay.
All right then. So tell me, Felix, do you know what lies in this temple, or what do you know of what lies in this temple?
All manner of things, things that excite, things that destroy. There is a gruesome maze that we have only ventured into once.
A gruesome what?
Maze.
Oh, exciting. So tell us why. What turned you away from this gruesome maze?
The walls are lined with gremlins.
Living gremlins?
Yes.
So are they like attached to the wall, or are they like part of the wall?
They hide in cubbies.
Fantastic.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Why are you guarding this door?
Well, I believe it is in the temple's best interest. If no one, what if a troll were to make this his home? For sure, it is infested, but it is simply to guard from what is further out there. It has been our pledge for almost 50 years now that we would protect the memory of this temple.
I'm gonna roll a sense motive.
So
5.
I was going to say, I don't know if that's moment as well, because I'm going to ask a very similar question.
so no one has been in or out of this temple in 50 years? Is that what you're saying?
No, no one has. There has been one man that came and turned away from our warnings.
Interesting. And who is this man? What did he look like?
They kind of look at each other again, and they say, his name was Thomas.
Didn't we know a Thomas? I don't remember.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Damien, you would think that there's definitely something maybe more to that, but you could not. You don't get much of a read on
Okay.
So, do you follow any deity between the two of you?
it. They do not. We are simply protectors of all of the temples around here. You will find us in every altar and temple in this mountain range.
Hmm.
Now, do you wish to go?
So out of curiosity, you're totally okay with us going in?
Absolutely.
And you're okay with us leaving afterward
Absolutely.
with whatever we
bell.
find.
Absolutely. It's really funny because they each one will do a small bow and say absolutely, and then the other one will do it as the other one returns to posture, and then go back.
Yeah. So then, what are you carding then? You just want to seek wild beasts from entering your temple? Because I mean, effectively, we're sort of pillaging your temple here. I mean, we got good plans for it, but
Well, you said that you want the bell, correct?
Yes.
You haven't said you wanted everything.
I
True.
said whatever we found. Just to be clear, if I find some gold down there, I'm bringing it with.
Well, that is more than reasonable, I would assume.
I hold up my holy symbol and I say, we're on a very mighty quest, and if I find anything of a certain way that could help us, I may take it as well.
Of Of course.
and they just brought me here to drag the U-Pal back, so I think we're good to go.
So they both turn in to the doorway, and it's another very, very long hallway.
At any point in any of this, did I notice any place where it looks like they may have been camping or any sign of living here anywhere?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to grab some tokens.
On a side note, everybody, I now know explosive runes.
Oh, nice.
Do you explode after you say that?
No. But I just want to remind everybody, I have explosive rune.
No, that
I'll
would
keep that
be-
in mind to never read any note you give me fully.
Right?
I don't know.
Who
it
says
doesn't-
that?
I'll
It could be
read the
just
first
the
half.
first.
You read the second half, Graddock. Hey, that's great though.
I will ask the Felix twins, if either of them know of a drow named Verdun or the family name Ardulis.
They will simultaneously say, "We have never encountered such a man."
I will thank them for their time.
Okay, so after a very long hallway that just seems to slope slightly down, you come to this room.
Do we hear ominous Latin chanting?
Wait, a
That's
giant pot?
No, so
Da-da-da.
so what this is, there is this giant like cover that covers the floor.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah. I'll turn to the phoenixes and be like, "Whoa, what's this doodad?" And
We
point-
do not know.
So you just been standing here the whole time and you never bothered to figure out what this is?
It is the helixes will say. One will poke it. This one right here will poke it, and you see his fingers into it, and then the other one will come up to this and poke it, and his finger will not go through. In some places it is solid, and then the other one says, in others it is an illusion.
Interesting.
what?
Sounds like someone who should. So can I just sort of like drag my? I was like, I'll say this. Maybe I should just drag my sword along the edge and see where the solid parts begin and end. But then that might kill us all. So, is there anything else in this room besides what looks like a plethora of mushrooms?
These are not so much. These are not so much single mushrooms as like these big mounds of fungus.
Oh,
oh.
Gross. You guys
So
should really
is this our?
clean your house better.
This is everyone's home.
Is it the fungus is home? Are the funguses alive? Do you speak to them?
One moment.
Oh no, they're gonna speak to the fungus in tongues.
Oh, they have tongues. Yeah.
They will attempt to speak with the fungus. They rolled double 20s.
Wow, that's hilarious.
You hear them say in like 50 different 50 different languages, different variety, and they say there is no reply.
Oh, okay. So you hadn't actually spoken to the funguses. All right then. So, I mean, there's a door over there, right? Is that door just open?
Yes, beyond that is the maze.
So we could just walk around this giant lid. But if part of the lid is illusion, then there's no reason to believe that part of the floor isn't illusionary as well. Have you? So you've been past here before? So how did you get into the maze before? Did you just walk around?
Yes, but there was not as much fungus.
Interesting.
Like, keep in mind that these are 5-foot squares, so
Yeah.
like these are 5 foot by 5 foot mounds of fungus.
Gotcha. So I'll take a look at the little funguses that are right here.
I have a question to the party. Do we actually want to know what's inside this lid? Or do we think it's a bad idea?
I would.
You
like
think
to
it has to do
know.
with the? You think it has to do with the fungus?
I'm not thinking that. I'm just thinking of ancient temple, of a good god, kind of going along the trail of thought of like evil things sealed in temple.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Maybe there's an ancient god that's good under there and will grant us a wish.
Why would it be sealed?
Why would he
Maybe
be
it's,
sealed in a good temple?
Six.
Because
six
evil
holes.
people sealed him there.
In a pressure cooker, nonetheless.
All right, I'm gonna poke this whatchamacall where the illusion was with my finger.
So I can cast See Beyond, and I can actually basically look through it, essentially. Or I can look through Incorporeal. I can... let me see. This is worded as you gain a 5+5 circumstance bonus on perception checks. This circumstance bonus increases to +10 circumstance bonus on perception checks to check to find visible creatures or objects, incorporeal creatures or objects, or things that exist only on the ethereal plane. Additionally, at any time during the spell's duration, you can push your ethereal vision even further as a swift action. When you do, you can see through solid objects as if you're using a ring of X-ray vision for 5 rounds. After this time, the spell ends.
Okay, so you poke your finger through, and it kind of just, it's not. You can tell that there's definitely nothing there.
So do I like? Does it change the surface at all, or do I just like poke straight through it? And it's like, oh,
You
I don't have a
just poke
finger
through.
anymore.
Yeah, it just looks like your finger is in the metal.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to do that with my face. Does anyone see any problems with this?
Yeah,
Probably
sure.
should
Go ahead,
face
buddy.
All right, I'm gonna stick my face in the metal and see what I can see.
You cannot.
Okay, I'm gonna light a sunrod and sort of peek in with my head and the sunrod.
So, explain to me exactly. Like, you would think that the illusion is. It's kind of like sticking your head into, like, gas or something to that, where
Oh.
you don't go through. You would have to break to the other side of the illusion to really see what's on the other side. But you do see that the illusion goes into the ground.
Does it go into the ground around the pot or just in the pot?
From where you are at, only into the pot.
Okay. Well, okay. Well, I'll take my head out and be like, okay, so decisions. Do we want to just skip this thing, or do we want to go, I don't know, do we want to walk through the pot? Or do we want to walk around the pot and see if we can figure out what the...
I'll turn to Felix's and I'll say, is there another way out of the temple, or will we eventually come back through here?
You will eventually come back through here.
Well, we can always hit up on the way out if you're still curious.
As we're carrying a giant 100-pound pal.
This is true.
It'll be like 25 pounds. Don't worry about it. I can figure out a way how to lighten
You
the
can
load.
bench this.
Yeah,
Alright.
pretty much.
So now we just need to get around the fungus people. Hmm.
I can just cast. Well, are we sure they're hostile?
No, but they're fungus, so they're probably everywhere. Probably in the floor. And I'm going to reach into my gray bag that I have.
So I'm thinking fire.
Mhm.
And I throw a ball, and a small a bat pops out. And
Oh,
I'm just gonna
Batty.
have him fly around the room. Just gonna fly around randomly.
Okay. After about a minute of flying around, he goes too near one of the funguses, and the fungus, two tentacles pop out of the fungus and shoot and hit the bat. What's okay? He fails anyway. You see that as the bat falls to the floor, like his flesh is just like rotting away, and you just see this disgusting, like almost like
Batty, no.
like the fungus is the
Oh,
fungus
dear.
kind of melts away his flesh.
All right, he disintegrates and comes back into my bag, or well, he just disintegrates because he's not dead.
Yeah, how tall is the ceiling?
Oh, it's fairly claustrophobic.
Can't floating disc. If we go on top of this, then we could fall through it.
If we go around, we could get eaten by mushrooms. So it's a win-win. I don't know. What do you guys want?
Graddock could try out his new fancy bow.
It's true, but how close was Patty to the mushroom when it attacked him?
It was within melee range, probably.
Oh, okay, so like 5 feet or so. So we could just, well, we can't really walk around the mushrooms, can we? They're all very close to the outer edge of the pot and the wall. I mean, we could fireball them from afar. Well,
I'm a fan of that,
I'll-
but we might want those spells for later.
That's true. I'll ask the
Mhm.
the phoenixes if they've had to do anything with the mushrooms over the years. Like, have they attacked you when you walked past them before?
Well, we did not get too close, but he kind of like runs his foot across the thing here and kind of like finds a foothold and stands up on the thing. Well, maybe this would be a valid way of crossing.
You just climb over the pot? Is that what he's doing?
Yeah.
Well, decisions: up onto the pot, through the pot, or fight the mushrooms. What do you want to do?
How tall is the pot?
It's like a 5-foot step.
And assuming there will be at least one pit to our deaths somewhere in the pot. So
Yeah, that is the problem.
probably more like 40, but at least one.
So I was gonna say I could probably just floating discus across it without touching it. So
How tall's the ceiling here?
Probably
said-
about like 8 feet tall at most.
So we'd have to crawl over the pot if we were on it.
If you're, yeah, probably if you're more than 4 feet tall.
Hmm.
The Felixes are just like they have to crouch down a little bit. They don't.
I'm gonna cast floating disc and I'm gonna like fly flat on my belly. I'm gonna go across.
A slip and slide.
Yep.
Superman, that does.
I'll just fly across.
Okay.
You guys, you're making things difficult for me. Alright,
I mean, I can make a return trip for you.
you go first, Greta. You're short. You can
I'll-
maneuver.
Oh,
I'll
Yeah,
lead the
but-
way.
I actually have a kingdom to go back to.
oh,
Oh,
Got him.
I'll,
yeah.
Dem gains.
since I'm really nimble, I will lead the way. I'm gonna go slowly, and if I see feel like any drop or whatever, I'll just stop right there and let everyone know. And I'll say, follow in my footsteps.
reflex save.
Reflex save.
Which one of us?
Damien, DC 15. You're fine. If you keep going south, you will, that square is not safe. So move to a different square.
The one to my south is not safe.
No, it is not safe as well. That one is safe.
Alright. I'll point out, don't go in that area.
So what happened to him that it wasn't safe?
Oh, you see him like his foot kind of goes through the thing and then he just pulls it back out.
Okay.
Okay, give me a reflex save. I like how
Oh.
Dronic crowds behind you. Okay.
I'm called, so I will re-roll that.
Well, please roll another one. Oh,
Oh.
so close.
Oh,
So close. Pick another square to go to.
Okay.
Braddock is the last safe one that you know of.
It's not exactly helpful when you pick a square that we can't go to.
Okay.
Jump the
One second.
Okay, so that is your final decision?
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a reflex save.
Oh, God.
So you hop and you go. You're like, oh god, I don't have any footing. So you kind of like kick off the last part, and you fall through the illusionary. But this one right here, you grab a hold of.
Oh,
But-
that. Okay.
But you are like, grabbing it. You're on the edge of. You're like holding onto the edge. You aren't.
All right. So this one is safe, but the other one I was just on.
How the mighty have fallen.
That is correct.
What did the mighty have fallen?
Yes. It makes it really hard when you guys are on top of each other because it's like crowding. Give me a reflex save.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Probably just go across the handle. Maybe the handle is safe.
Okay. You jump back onto Grodok.
you guys said like pebbles or something, like in Indiana Jones. This could be like really useful right
Or
now.
you could use your bow. You can hold the one end of it and kind of tap the block in front of you.
It's not a bad idea.
Or just throw
I
mud.
prefer our current way.
Well, my luck's gonna run out eventually.
Where are we going, Damien?
Okay. You know what? I'm going to take some of the food out of my bag of holding. Just a couple rations,
I paid for that food.
Wait,
Well,
why are we
too
throwing
bad.
our food on the ground? That's quite wasteful.
Oh well. Well, you're welcome to come pick it up, and I'll just throw it in
There
front
are
of me.
children in the southern deserts
Like over
that
here.
would love for that food.
There are slave children of the drow that would love that food.
Did you ever get a blink back belt, or we just talk about that?
They don't need it.
Oh, you're right. I should probably do that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will take a bite of the food and then
After
put it
you
back.
pick them off the ground and then you eat it.
No, the one I threw, I'll just leave.
It's not a good
I'll-
time for eating.
I'll look back at the phoenixes and be like, "That one's for you," and then I will take
God.
my belt. But what if they don't? What if there's like magic that stops it? Okay. Anyways, I will take my dagger +1, so not my dagger of snoring, and I will throw it at the one to my left.
It pings off and then it returns.
Okay. Then we'll do the one right below me.
It goes through and then returns.
Okay. And then we'll do the one to my left.
Pings off and then returns.
Problem is, we have to go past them if we go here anyways. All right, let's try below again.
It does not ping off, but it doesn't go all the way through. What you notice is it goes into the illusion and then kind of like pops up afterwards and then returns.
That's strange. Is that
It
fungus
just jump
right there?
across.
Well, then we have to fight that mushroom that's right there, don't we?
Yeah. All right, I'll throw it right there.
You get a solid ping off.
All right, so we have to make a 5-foot jump essentially. I'll look down at Greg like, can you do that?
I'll look down at you and say yes.
I find that confusing, but okay. I will jump across.